All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you. Hello on Facebook land. This is Eddie, and I've got my friend Renee here. We're about to talk about why our habits aren't helping us. So, in this video, Renee and I are going to break down a very simple process on how to take the habits that we want and just input them into our DNA on a regular, consistent basis and bring a powerful emotion and good feeling throughout our day. But before we get started, I'll tell you all my story in just a moment. But first, let me introduce my friend. This is Renee Brumet. Renee and I have been working together for quite a while. She's a member of the Inner Circle and Unleash Your Strengths. She's a very powerful influencer, y'all. Definitely make sure you're following her on Facebook. But Renee, thank you so much for being here and talking
Thanks
about
for,
this.
yeah, thanks for having me here, Eddie. I'm super excited about this. This is a really powerful tool that I've developed, and I'm just so excited that you're wanting to share it.
Yeah, I want the world to know about what you did for me. That's what this is about. So, just so you all know a little bit about Renee and I have a really important relationship to me. It's one where both of us have made the agreement to be honest with each other always. And even if that honesty is uncomfortable or inconvenient at the time, we embrace it. In fact, that's how our relationship really started. We knew each other, but our relationship got going when I very naturally said something that was not, we'll just say not good. We'll just call it that. Renee called me on it, and we've developed a relationship since then. And kind of Renee has always been that for me, that person that is there to support me no matter what. And I love being that for her as well. Just like, for example, Renee, I don't think I'll ever forget being at convention just a couple of months out of Achilles surgery, and I'm doing an event and I'm in front of people and my foot is swelling. It's such a painful degree. And you periodically throughout the day just massaging that out of it to be able to give me an extra 30 minutes of relief so I can get back on stage and work with people. That's a very special memory for me.
Empathy very high. I could feel the pain.
Yeah. In fact, why don't you share with everybody your top 10? You probably have. I'm wondering, do you have them memorized? I don't even know. I've never asked
For
this.
sure, for sure. I have woo is number one, empathy number two, positivity number three, communication number four, um, activator number five. Then I have adaptability and belief, includer, achiever, and oh my gosh, number 10 is it's gonna come to me.
We'll let it come organically.
Yes.
So this, this
Connectedness.
process, connectedness, nice. Okay, so you all heard it, man. This is a people person. This is an emotions person. This is an energy person. And I had a problem that Renee came to my rescue on, but it's interesting how it worked was I had a problem, didn't know there was a solution until Renee said, "Hey, I've got this great idea for this thing." Renee, why don't you, if you don't, because I would rather you share it. That way everybody can hear you tell them what it was you told me that made me go, "Oh, I have a problem that you can solve." Go ahead. I would love for everyone to hear this.
So I am a holistic health coach among other many things. So I've been a collector of certifications for quite a while. I'm a certified essential oil coach. I'm a certified emotion code practitioner. I'm a board certified hypnotherapist. I'm a certified Eddie Via Unleash Your Strengths coach, and I could go on for a little bit. And I was working with one of my clients who wanted me to create some hypnotherapy recordings for her. She also happens to be a strengths coach or a client of mine. And I was like, wouldn't it be amazing if we could take your top 10 strengths and add them with your goals and these affirmations, and let's see what happens with that. And she's like, okay, let's play. And the result, just after a couple of times, she calls me up. She's like, oh my gosh, I went below that plateau. This person was working on releasing weight. This person also happens to have a background of some physical trauma. And so getting below that threshold that she had been stuck at was really, really amazing. But the most amazing part is she started to have a more body confidence and started to be more playful with her husband. And she called me and she was just like, this is phenomenal. Like, this has opened up so many different things, started being more confident with her social media and her business, like just from listening to this recording once a day. And it was only about a week or two into it that she started to already notice this results. And I really set people up like, listen to it daily for 30 days. Then from there, let's see where, if you still have that goal or if we need to create a new one. So that's when I came to you and I was like, oh my gosh, Eddie, I have this cool thing I'm doing.
And that's what it came to me. And that's a great example of, and you all know the power of the mind is something quite significant. There's a reason why when they're testing out medications and such, they do the double placebo blind studies. The reason they do that is because they are aware of how influential the mind is on our feelings and our actions, and thus our results and our body. It's very powerful. And I'm a big fan of hypnosis. I've used hypnosis several times in my life. I'm very easily hypnotized, like instantaneously. I can go under. It's something that I'm actually quite proud of, my ability to focus like that. So then but for me, I looked at it like, oh my gosh, I could take my strengths and program them into my DNA. And all I have to do is put on my headphones, which I enjoy doing, and just listen every morning. And I think it was you. Was it you that asked me if there was something I was working on
Yes.
or something I was trying to improve?
Mhm.
And I said, yeah, actually, I need to be way more organized. I was very like, this desk here was always piles of stuff. And I needed that external result to start changing. I needed to be more focused. I needed to be more organized. There was a lot of things that I wasn't getting done fast enough, and it was starting to affect my family, my business, my friends, and I didn't want to keep doing that, but I also didn't want to change who I was. So I asked Renee and I said, hey, can we use this to help me be more organized? She's like, absolutely. So all I had to do was fill out a quick little questionnaire, gave her some answers, took about 10 minutes. And then about a couple days later, an audio came back to me, or like a week later, maybe, I can't remember. But an audio came back to me, and Renee says, okay, here it is. You got to listen to it every day. Let me know how it works. And so for me, I just normally I pray and meditate in the morning. This time I decided to pray and just listen to this audio. And I wanted to see how it would be different. The first thing I noticed, because my routine is I wake up in the morning and before I even get out of bed to go to the bathroom, like I put something in my mind or my ears to go into meditative process as fast as I can, because I'm an energetic. So what I was doing was I put my headphones on and I would listen to it. And the first thing I noticed was how fast I got out of bed. The moment after I was done, like real quick, because usually I'm putting these headphones on and I'm kind of groggy and I don't care. I'm just like, before I even start thinking, I put them on and I listened to this audio and I would pop out of bed real quickly. And I didn't have a million thoughts of what I was going to do today. My only thought was, what am I doing right now? And that was huge. For those of you that struggle with organization, it's like it's really struggling to be in the moment and always thinking about what's going on in the future or in the past, right? These are, and for those of you all listening, I'm going to have Renee explain this process in a minute. But within 3 days, like my desk changed. Within 3 days, projects were getting done. And wonderful content that's inside of me was finally coming out instead of all bottleneck, like like some kind of emotional, constipation. So, like real quick. And so I was like, this is amazing. And I just kept using, and I've gotten addicted to it. And I guess an extra plus too is that your voice is the best voice ever to listen to. Listening to this process in this way, the way that you recorded it, I'm just so proud of you. And this is awesome. And so you've been doing this with several other people, and I want you all to, if you're interested in hearing more about this, comment right now below. Let us know, what would you want to inject your strengths into your DNA to help you be more of, or do more of, or have more of? Because this could be right into helping us develop more of abundance mindset, not just be more organized or lose weight, but also build stronger relationships. Like her husband's got to be messaging you saying, thank you. Husbands everywhere, like, can we get hooked up on this? Right. And so I think what's special about this is the massive application of this with the implementing of DNA and strengths and hypnosis. So if you could tell us a little bit more about some of the different examples and help us understand the science of this, like, and anything else you want to share.
Oh, so well, let me just talk you through the process of how it works. So you already talked about like just you filled out a short little thing. I need to know what your happy place is, right? So I give options, and then there's an other where I actually had somebody who described I'm walking down a path that goes into this open field, and then there's mountains and a lake in front of me. You can be that specific. But what we do is we take your body to a completely relaxed state. And then I walk you down these stairs because part of hypnotherapy, which is just guided mindfulness, takes you down and down and down further. And you notice how my voice gets softer. We go a little deeper. And it's so relaxing. And that's what I want to do. Because normally when I'm talking really fast and I'm so excited about stuff. But that is not what this recording is. This recording takes you through and now I've added where you can choose, is it going to be approximately 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 or 30, depending on how much time you are going to invest in yourself. I will create the recording according to the time that you have. And so we take it down and down till your subconscious mind is so relaxed that you are now open to the suggestions that you want, whatever your goal is. I have people who want to be better with follow-up. Awesome. Well, let's use your strengths, because in my strengths, follow-up is like way, way down there. It is not high, but that's okay because I have these other strengths that can fill those in, right? Adaptability in my top strengths and communication means that, you know what? If I need to follow up with certain people, those two strengths are going to help me because of the affirmations I put in. Now, you also get your choice. Do you want affirmations or afformations?
Yeah.
I had somebody who approached me and was like, hey, I'm really into afformations. And if you guys don't know what afformations are, they're asking your subconscious mind questions. So instead of, I am so rich, it's why am I so rich? And you'd be surprised when you ask yourself that questions. Well, you got $5 in your pocket, you got $20 in the bank, and look at all of the friends you have, right? So that's another thing that I'm playing with that's really fun is putting in affirmations, but I make sure that they match up. So you get to choose what those affirmations are. And then I make sure they match up with your strengths. So you choose them, but sometimes I will tweak them and adjust them so that they fit properly with each of your strengths. I repeat them. I have you repeat them. And then we take you in the process of coming back out. And that's why you're fully awake, because I make sure that we come back out of that subconscious mind and you're fully awake, fully alert, and your body is now, you're changing those habits, but in a natural, easy way, because it's in your strengths. It's not like I'm saying you have to do it my way. A lot of meditations out there are really great, but the one that started this was because the person I was working with was looking for a meditation to help release weight, but she actually needed to be eating more food. And most of the ones out there was like, you don't want food. You don't desire food. You are full. And her body actually needed more food to be able to release weight. Mm-hmm. And that's the cool thing is this is so customized to you. It will not work properly for other people. So Eddie, if you were to share your recording with somebody and be like, oh, try this, it worked for me, it's not going to work for them. No. Because it's not their strengths. So
yeah, it is a personalized audio, like right to my core as I'm listening to it. Every statement that comes with the thing that I want to be and do or have, and attaching each individual one of my strengths, it's like stitching my own unique DNA that no one could ever have right to my subconscious, if you will. And and listening to you talk, it's like it's already bringing me into that mindset and that energy. I'm actually just now slowing down. That's so awesome. So for those of you that are watching, Ronée is now offering this option right now. I put the link in the comments below for you all to check it out. And I'm going to encourage you all to do this. And for those of you that take Ronée up on this offer, I'm going to go ahead and partner with Ronée, and I'm going to offer something myself for those of you that work with Ronée, because I really want to help as many people to just jump in there and get this audio done for them personally. Think about it. Like everyone's got highs and lows in our strengths. And wouldn't it be wonderful to be able to program a talent or a skill that you want to develop that might be a low right now, but develop that with a high strength, and just by simply listening to an audio every morning. Powerful opportunity here.
Well, I want to offer something, Eddie, because you are opening this up to your people. And because you're also going to give them something, I put in a coupon code so I'll know who
Oh,
to.
yes.
Yeah, so this is normally $297. And if you put in the coupon code Eddie, all capitals, this is normally $297. All capitals, then you will get your recording at half price.
Oh my gosh.
This will also let me know
That's
who came
amazing.
from you, and I can be like, hey, Eddie, you owe this person whatever you're offering, because you just said you have an
Yes.
offer for them as well.
What was the code one more time? I'm going to put it in the comments.
Eddie, all capitals.
All capitals.
I
Okay.
kept it easy.
Okay. EDDIE. Okay. All right. There we go. Use the coupon code Eddie and get, oh my gosh, and get 50% off. Whoa, yes. So when those come in, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna come up with something really fantastic here for everybody. So let's see if we can get some people jumping in on this as soon as possible. It's a powerful experience, and I would love to see you all do this.
I'm
Go
also, oh,
ahead.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
Also creating a subscription, because obviously after you've done the first one, you're going to want every 30 days, let's look at something new. So it's coming soon. I'm working on it, but within that subscription, there will also be, I have a members only area. There will be lots of meditations where I'll have 5-minute gratitude meditations or body confidence or self-love. I like having those 5 to 10-minute quick guided meditations to just bring that energy and power to your day.
And if there's anything I can do to contribute to this, just to add more content and support to your membership, like it would be an honor. So I'm like, this idea, like for me, it's always, Ronée, I think you know this about me. My big goal is for a person to sit at a computer, take the assessment, and as soon as that assessment result shows up, it's implemented right into their subconscious, like Matrix style, like whoa, I know Kung Fu, like that fast, right? And so imagine a person being able to take the strengths assessment, get their strengths, submit it to you, and within a couple of days, or however how quickly you can turn it around, they're already implementing their strengths without having to spend weeks or months studying them at the insane level that I have, and be able to get results with them. Joy and results is what we're talking about.
Yes.
So this is just an awesome thing. And there's one more thing I want to talk about here. Just so you all understand just how much of a wonderful person Ronée is. When you work with Ronée, you get like her 100% focus and effort, even if you didn't order it. And I'm going to say this because I did an event a couple of years ago, and Ronée was there, and she asked me if I would mind letting her share something with the audience that were there at the event. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. And it was this great book. If you could show everybody real quick, just show everybody the cover. This great book here is called Dad's Got an Oil for That. And what is this a collection of? Before we give away what's inside this book real quick, can you share real quick what this is?
So I'm actually the author of 2 books. Mom's Got an Oil for That, Dad's Got an Oil for That, and I actually have my 3rd coming out. We'll talk about that in a second. But on every page, there's a different parent-child combination, different ethnicities, different abilities, showing that essential oils are used all over the world. There's a little bit of mindfulness, there's a little bit of cell training, and on every page, there's recipes teaching you how to use essential oils safely. So it's a great thing. It's also a fundraiser for my nonprofit. I work to help bring education to deaf children in Ghana, Africa. And at that event, it was the coolest thing because there were proceeds that were going to be donated to a nonprofit. And I found out a couple days before that you were donating those proceeds to my nonprofit. So I had my illustrator work up a little something, and then I was able to present it to you.
Yeah. So everybody check this out. Now, look at that. Can you all just tell everybody what this is? Because this is so freaking, this touched my heart right there in front of everybody.
So it's you and your son and your UYS, Unleash Your Strengths hats and fishing. I put a little recipe in there for a hand sanitizer and a citrus oat bath bar. But this was my thank you for helping support me and my nonprofit. And it's very near and dear to my heart.
It's very cool because, obviously we use essential oils a lot in our home, and it's a very personal thing, and there's, this is not weird to say that doTERRA especially is like mostly women. There's not a whole lot of guys doing stuff like this. And so to see something like that of a dad and his children implementing essential oil use in their everyday lives, and then having that image of me and my son on there and showing my son, who has got this very deep connection with me, obviously, was so unbelievable. And so y'all, what I wanted to share with you all is that you've got another book coming.
I do.
And this is going to bless a lot of lives. And so if you could share everybody with that, and then tell them what they can do too to be a part of this.
So my next book is Grandma's Got an Oil for That. And a lot of people have been asking me for this. In fact, my first book was written because I found out I was going to be a grandma, and I wanted to find an essential oil book for children, but because I love reading to my grandbabies, right? And I was blessed with a download, like it literally wrote the book in an hour. And then it took the time to write all the recipes and everything and test them out, make sure they were okay. And then my husband was like, well, what about the dads? I was like, okay, cool. So Dad's Got an Oil for That came to life. And then the last several years with these books, I always get what about the grandmas? Like, I'm a grandma. I'm like, yeah, I get that. So I have a Kickstarter. It kicked off yesterday. Please go to my Kickstarter. And with this one, you will actually have the opportunity to purchase your likeness and grandchild. And you could even let me know if there's a special story. I will write that. And you can purchase a page like this right here. This is a very good friend of mine, Jared Jarvis, who's actually my upline in doTERRA. So the new book, all grandmas have a different name. I'm not grandma. I'm Nene. That's what my grandbabies call me, Nene. So there will only be one Nene in this book, and that's me. But the name Nana is available, or Grandma, or Mimi, or Gigi. So I have a bunch of Abuela. The more common names are already on there, where you can go purchase that name and nobody else gets it. It will be specific to your likeness and your grandchild. There's also 5, because I have a neighbor down the street who is Grandma Shenanigans. Who would think of that one, right? My husband's mother was Grandma Bubbles, right? So there will only be one of each grandma in this grandma name, and you can go purchase that. We have 29 days or 28 days left on this Kickstarter. Please go grab your grandma name quick. If you're like, well, I don't have that, you can buy the book now. That will help it, because I am self-published, and because I try to get it all paid for so that more proceeds can go to my nonprofit, which is Signs of Hope International. Again, we help supply financial funds for deaf children in Ghana, Africa. So that is what I'm doing. I'm excited about this Kickstarter. I'm excited about the book, and I'm excited to see you next week, Eddie.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. So Ronée, what we're telling people here is that this is going to go to a great cause, and they have an opportunity to be immortalized in this book as Grandma Who's Got an Oil for That.
Yes.
So grandmas, there's this wonderful offer here to get yourself on there, make it very personal, be a part of this adventure so you can put your fingerprints, literally your fingerprints on this, and having this artist just draw this space and time for you. For me, I always think about legacy. I think about lineage. I think about making sure that my grandchildren, my great grandchildren, my great great grandchildren know who I am and what I was about. And this is a really powerful way to be able to do that. And there's a great bonus here for those that go ahead and obviously donate what you can to this Kickstarter. But if you get this personalized page, what's the bonus?
If you purchase one of the unique grandma names, I will do a mindful strengths recording for you for free.
Oh, that's nice. Yes, there we go. Grandma's everywhere. You get to be a part of Grandma's Got an Oil for that. This is awesome.
Here's the other thing is if you want to purchase this, let's say you're not a grandma, but you have a grandma and you want to have that grandma in here, right?
Mhm.
But you want the strengths for recording for yourself, I'll do that too. You can purchase the page for someone else and keep the recording for yourself.
This is awesome. So grandmas, pay close attention. Tag a grandma. If you're watching this video right now, tag a grandma. Let them know about this. This is fantastic. Ronée, thank you so much for offering so much what you do to the world and helping people just create these kind of experiences. This is what life is about.
Well, thank you, Eddie. Doing your coaching course changed my life, like for the better, so much better, and has helped me in my relationships, but also helped me to help other people. So thank you. Thank you for being a part of my life and so important in it.
It's an honor. It is an honor. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, of course, watching. Thank you all so much. What questions do you have about this concept of just implementing your strengths into your DNA and developing talents that you want to improve upon just by listening to audio? What questions, what things would you want to become? What more abilities would you want to have without changing who you are? This is a fundamental piece, right? Let us know in the comments. Tag friends, share this with anybody else that you feel this would help and benefit, especially tag friends who you feel could really use some belief poured into them on a daily basis with that amazing voice. And my friends, donate what you can to this Kickstarter. It's going to be incredible. Ronée, thank you again. You're amazing. All right. Well, there